In an age ruled by oppression, within a mighty civilization built along the fertile banks of the Nile, one man sat upon a golden throne. He claimed to be a god, controlling the lives and destinies of millions. That man was Pharaoh. To his people, he proclaimed, "I know no god for you except myself," and no one dared to oppose his rule. Inside a lavish palace filled with praise and intimidation, Pharaoh lived surrounded by servants, soldiers, and magicians. His power seemed limitless, his authority absolute, but a force he could never have anticipated was slowly approaching his gates, ready to challenge everything he stood for. With the echo of heavy footsteps, the massive doors of the palace swung open. No mighty king entered, no conquering army, no renowned warrior. Instead, a radiant white light flooded the hall. A glowing presence stood firm and calm, its face unseen, completely veiled by a halo of pure, brilliant light. This was Moses, peace be upon him, the prophet chosen by God to confront the greatest tyrant on earth. Moses stood before the throne, the light radiating from him, illuminating every corner of the grand hall. He raised his voice, calm yet powerful, and said, "I am a messenger from the Lord of the worlds. So let the children of Israel go." His words echoed through the palace walls, momentarily shaking the very foundation of Pharaoh's pride. Enraged, Pharaoh slammed his staff on the ground and shouted, "Am I not your supreme lord?" The palace trembled. Yet the light surrounding Moses remained unshaken, a beacon of serenity. Pharaoh mocked, threatened, and tried to intimidate, but the unwavering calm of Moses, despite his hidden face, filled the room with a sense of awe and unease. Moses then showed Pharaoh the signs of God. His staff transformed into a living serpent, and his hand emerged from his cloak, bright and shining, a pure and undeniable miracle. Everyone, including Pharaoh's own magicians, stared in utter shock. Before their very eyes, Pharaoh's arrogance weakened, but only for a moment. He knew these were not simple tricks. They were signs from the heavens. Moses stepped forward and declared, "I have come to you with the truth. So send the children of Israel with me." Pharaoh replied harshly, his voice laced with fury, "If you dare take another god besides me, I will imprison you." A heavy silence fell. Then Moses advanced one more step, the halo of white light around him growing stronger and brighter. He said, "If you refuse to believe, then we shall see whose end will be victorious." This moment was not just a confrontation between two men. It was the beginning of a historic battle between light and tyranny. And so, the first chapter of this epic struggle concluded, opening the door to a long journey of signs, miracles, and the great exodus that history would remember forever. Moses, peace be upon him, was not merely a man with a message, but a divine light that stood against darkness until truth prevailed and oppression crumbled. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for our next episode, The Miracle of the Sea, how it split for Moses. Thanks for watching.